Thanks to an article published on xfire.com by Tom Henderson, we finally have some news on the eagerly awaited free-to-play game joining the Division universe, the Division Heartland. Hello, I'm Abrax, and in this video I'm going to go over everything we know so far about the Division Heartland. But first, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for more content, and a big thank you to my supporters over on Patreon. More on how you can support at the end of the video. The Division Heartland is a new free-to-play game coming out at some point this year, set in the Division universe, published by Ubisoft and developed by Redstorm, the studio behind most of the PvP elements of the Division 1 and 2. Heartland is set in Silver Creek, a village in America that will give players a large open-world map. In this map, gas will spread from random areas of the map, switching up the routes you will have to take and controlling the flow of the map. But we will be able to craft mask filters to help us out when we're facing the virus gas that spreads across the map. Dotted around Silver Creek, we will also find SHD beacons. Here, as the player, you'll be able to spend resources to clear or detect gas, get upgrades, call supplies, and more. Heartland will come with two game modes that we currently know about. Excursions, these are PvE only game modes, where you can play with up to 2 other friendly agents fighting against the Vultures, the hostile faction running rampant across Silver Creek. There are currently 6 different types of the Vultures, each with their own weapons and abilities. These are the Flanker, the Grunt, the Heavy, Sharps, Hooters, and the Technician. During the incursion, you'll explore the map, scavenge for supplies, and gather loot, which comes in familiar rarities we've seen in previous Division games, which from worst to best goes grey, green, blue, purple, and gold, and there's currently no word on exotics yet. Then there's Storm, which sounds to me like it's going to be the backbone of Heartland. Storm is a PvPvE game mode similar to the traditional Dark Zones, or other games like Escape from Tarkov, with roaming hostile NPCs and other agents to worry about. In the article on xfire.com, Tom Henderson says that according to several sources, excursions are compared to a tutorial mode for Storm. So it seems like the idea would be to go into excursions, gear up, get loot, then go into Storm for some PvP. Like in the Division 1 and 2, Heartland will have a base of operations, or a BOO. This is where you'll be able to customize your loadouts, sell scavenged items, buy upgrades for mods, weapons, and more. In Heartland, our base of operations is an abandoned ice rink, which will work as a central hub when we're not playing excursions or Storm. While we're in the base of operations, we will also be able to take daily or weekly projects, which will give us objectives for you to complete to earn resources or XP. At the BOO, we will also be able to craft upgrades and prep items, which are new to the franchise. Prep items will give bonuses to give you a small advantage when you enter a game. There are 4 prep items that we currently know about. Insertion Point, which will allow you to choose a specific insertion point when joining a match. Stash Box, this is used to store consumables and crafting materials in-game. And there's also the Buff Tower and Extraction Pods. Both of these don't currently have descriptions, but if I had to guess, I imagine the Buff Tower would buff a specific SHD beacon, and the Extraction Pod will help when extracting your agent or maybe some items from the game. But that's just a little speculation. Unlike the previous Division games, it sounds like in Division Heartland, we will not have a custom character, but instead, you'll be given a choice of up to 6 to choose from, 3 male and 3 female. The character you choose is a cosmetic choice only, because any of the characters can be any class, which there are currently 3 that we know of, with their own unique talents and perks. Weapon Expert. Talents include Tracking Shot. Enemies are marked after damaging them with a firearm for 5 seconds. Shared Armor Kits. Armor kits repair your armor as well as nearby teammates or friendlies. And the perk is Covert Armor, which currently does not have a description. Medic. Talents include Health Recovery, restores health after being in cover for a short time. And Shared Health Kits. Health kits repair your health as well as nearby teammates and friendlies. And their perk is Covert Melee, which again does not currently have a description. And Survivalist. Talents include Loot Detection, crouching highlights nearby unopened loot crates. And Shared Filter. Using filters also applies them to nearby teammates and friendlies. And the perk is Covert Cover. Just like the others, it does not currently have a description, unfortunately. We don't currently know if it will only be these 3 at launch or whether there will be more added in the future. And that is everything we've learned about the Division Heartland thanks to the article posted recently. I have tried to keep this video fairly fact-based for those who are just looking for the info, but I do have quite a few thoughts on this. Some good, some not so good. So I might put out another video just going through my thoughts and concerns with Heartland so far, so you might want to keep an eye out for that. I will also link the full article in the description just in case you want to read the full thing for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for future content, and as always, a big thank you to my supporters over on Patreon. And if you would like to join them, you can support the channel for as little as £1 a month. You'll find a link for that in the description below. Have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one.